In honor of Stephon Gilmore's 29th birthday today, we're going to give him the credit he deserves. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. We talked with Adam Gase on a conference call on Wednesday, who said Gilmore is probably the best cornerback in the league. Now, I want to hear your take on that. Is he?
Well, I think he is right now, and last year's kind of body of work is really the reason why. The guys that he went up against last year, DeAndre Hopkins and Antonio Brown, and these guys aren't, the second and third string receivers on their teams. He's going out there in man-to-man coverage and shutting down the opponent's number one every single week. I also think one thing that Adam Gase said about Stephon Gilmore that really stood out was how smart of a football player he is in terms of knowing route stems and route breaks and alignments and reading coverages or reading route breaks and stuff like that to be able to anticipate a lot of those routes. That's a big thing about his game also, along with the athleticism and the physical traits, as he has really taken that next step mentally, and that's why he's the best.
And there's some other quarterbacks around the league that think they're the best.
Yeah.
So we're going to...
one of those types of positions, Sierra, where
they like to brag.
Yeah.
But we're going to have you rank your top 5 best cornerbacks around the league. We'll go into depth about your top 3 and then give some honorable mentions.
Okay, so I think that my 5 is a lot based off reputation. It's a lot based off of 2018. We've only seen 2 games in 2019, so it's hard to kind of rank that. But number 5, I have Jalen Ramsey. I think Jalen Ramsey has not played up to his potential the last couple of years. His rookie season, he was outstanding. Last year, not so much, but I still think physically he is one of the more gifted corners in the league. Great size, speed combination, can cover inside, can cover outside. Jalen Ramsey at number 5.
He's outraged at your fifth place.
I'm sure he would be really pissed off about it. I think he has the potential and the physical tools to be number 1 on this list. He just hasn't really played up to that snuff yet. Number 4 is a guy that I'm going off of reputation, and that's Casey Hayward in Los Angeles with the Chargers. He's just a guy that year in and year out has consistently been one of the better corners in the league, and I feel like he's owed to be on this list every single time that we break out a top 5 corners list. He's another guy that can play inside or outside. Early on in his career, he played mostly in the slot. Now he's playing a lot more around the boundary. I know that a lot of people don't like zone corners like Ramsey and Hayward. Hayward plays a lot of cover 3 zone, but they match a lot of it, so it's a lot like man-to-man. Number 3, Chris Harris Jr. in Denver. Still one of the best, definitely probably the most dominant slot corner that we have in the league, but he's also just one of the more sticky man coverage corners that we have all throughout football. He's a really impressive talent. Go watch him. He's really fun to watch. Number 2, Patrick Peterson. Still got to give Pat Pete a lot of love. I really think that Pat Pete is still one of the best on an island, Revis Island style. Who's your number 1? We're going to send our number 1 against you, and we're going to shut it down all game long, and you're going to have to beat us going to somebody else. Number 1 is our guy, Stephon Gilmore. Just the body of work last year speaks for itself. His fit in this scheme as a man coverage corner as well, and the steps that he's made mentally in the game, he's number 1.
Well, happy birthday, Steph. This is our gift to you in this FOXBORO report.
I ranked a number 1. It's a good gift.
It is. This FOXBORO report is brought to you by our exclusive sports betting partners at betonline.ag. Head to their website, enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus. Let us know down below in the comments who your top 5 cornerbacks are around the league. And for all the rest of our Patriots content, head to our website at clnsmedia.com.